Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Y Randomized Nuzlocke. Now, sorry about the mouse. This episode is coming right off of the last one, so I'm getting started early. Let's start off with a team recap. Alright, we've still got Lurker the Drotagon on the team. We've got Avian the Pidgeot, Stuart the Raichu, Christmas the Sceptile, Chihiro the Spiritomb, my bad, and Franklin the Turtle Blastoise, who we've all known and loved, and honestly, my favorite team member, and probably yours. So that's the squad. Nothing really new, because I explained everything last episode. Let's get into it. I'm hoping to get a little bit more done this episode. I mean, to be fair, last time we took on our rival and beat the gym, but am I supposed to be doing something specific here? Do I need to go this way and have a meeting? Because I do remember meeting somebody up here. Uh-oh. I don't remember what to do. Okay, you're saying something. Do you know where Magenta Plaza is? It's next to the Pokemon Center by Prism Tower, which is in the center. Okay, now we're doing that. Oh, well, we need Fly to get back. Crap. Well, I've already wasted a minute of our recording time here. So we are about to do some story mode stuff this episode. I should not have put Spiritomb in the box because, well, I mean, I'm not going to get them confused because one's named Token and the other one's got Chihiro. So, Shinron, we're going to fly all the way back to Prism Tower. Woo! Please and thank you. Go in here real quick. There's actually something I want to do during this episode. So, depending on how fast everything goes during this episode, I will be probably exploring some of the shops that are in here. So that way we can have some fun. Ooh, she's got a Garchomp. Garchomp is always a fun mon to fight. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Garchomp is what killed Lurker a while back. Or not Lurker. Lurker almost just died. Woo! Oh, what if this Garchomp has rough skin? Maybe since I killed it, it won't matter. Okay, dope. I should have thought that through a little bit more thoroughly. I could have just lost Lurker out. I could have just lost Lurker right here at the start of the episode, which, if I would have gone into all of that time and effort training Lurker and then just to lose it instantly, like, I probably would have been ticked off. Alright, so we're doing, like, the biggest chunk of story mode right now. I think we're about to go get our legendary Pokemon, is what I'm pretty sure is happening here. Because X and Y's pacing is, like, crazy. Like I said, like, now that we've, you know, done most of the stuff, like, we're kind of just rolling through the story. And after we get done here, we'll be able to go get our 8th gym badge, which we should have our legendary by that point. And we will be taking on the Elite Four relatively soon after that. So depending on what the legendary Pokemon is, will depend on who leaves the team and who stays. If I had my choice of legendary, I honestly would either want a Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is just dope, or Yveltal. Yveltal is also dope. Like, that's... Honestly, I think that is probably one of the most hyped legendaries I have ever seen. Sup, Lysander. Wait, do I have to battle you right now? Oh, okay. We battle him here, and then we battle him at the end of this, too. So, I couldn't remember. Sup, Stunfisk? Revenge. This is gonna hurt. Never mind. I am a thick, well, girl. But we just... Okay, Stunfisk is gone. Maybe the rest of his team will be easy to take out too. That'd be pretty nice for me. I would enjoy being able to just... Oh no, it's a Mamoswine. Franklin, come on in. This is Franklin's first showing since... Well, he didn't come out at all last episode. Ooh, level 59. That's insane. Perfect. Alright, what's next? Raichu. Well, we have our own Raichu, which I'm... actually, you have Static, not Lightning Rod. Christmas Resist. We'll just go with Christmas. When do I get Leaf Storm? Or Giga Drain even for Christmas? Because, I don't know, just Grass Pledge has kind of been annoying, but it is what it is. Nice. Magmortar. Franklin, come back out. So I think Mamoswine was actually his ace. He just brought his ace in early, if I had to guess. Goodbye, Magmortar. I like Magmar better than Magmar. I just think Magmar should have, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think that Magmortar is honestly not that great of a mon. I think Magmar is better, because Magmar has, like, base 100 speed and base 100 special attack or attack. I think it's special attack. I mean, Magmortar's slower, a little bit more defensive, but I don't know, Magmar looks cooler, and he's faster, so. But I don't really rate mons based off of their speed, because let's be honest here, my baby Heracross is, not fast at all. And Heracross isn't even that strong, it's just, I just love how it looks, and I think it's a dope mon. Ooh, a Crawdont. I could have stayed in and just used Petal Blizzard, and I would have leveled up Lurker, but it's whatever. We have our own Raichu, might as well use it, you know. Take what advantages I can get. Thank you, Stuart. Yes, take your little elevator and go. I've got to figure out how to do the puzzle in here again, because I have not played this puzzle in quite some time. Well, that's obvious. We can do this to get into a battle. Entrepreneur Merit. Oh, an Aggron! Look at it! Oh, that's a Mega Aggron. That's not fun. Okay, so Mega Aggron has this really dope ability called Filter, which makes super effective attacks instead of doing 1.5. Oh! Lurker! Oh. Alright, we're going out to the thick boy Franklin. But it has the ability Filter, which takes super effective moves, which usually do, like, I think it's 1.5 damage. Like 1.5, like, super effective damage. And makes it go down to, like, 1.35. So it's extremely powerful. Granted, it doesn't have the best move pool, or it has no special defense. But physically, that thing is a tank. And Lurker's now little. Ooh, you want to learn super power. That's honestly really useful. We don't really need Shadow Force. I'll take that, please. The only reason I even taught at Shadow Force is just because I needed a decent move. But Superpower opened some doors for us, so that'll be nice. Lurker will definitely be used more efficiently now. And here we are again, getting over leveled. And I started out under leveled with... Well, apparently I have to take this. There's nowhere else for me to go. Hello, scientist lady. See, the yellow one is where you're supposed to go. You know, this is just going to be an episode filled with battles and talking. So I'm sure all of you will love that. Because, I mean, how can you not love my wonderful personality and voice? Chestnut's a really dope Pokemon. I think it doesn't get as much love as it deserves. Even though Greninja is way cooler. But I really like Chestnut. It's got a great design. And, I mean... I don't know. I cannot think of one Grass-type starter through any of the Pokemon games that does not at least look cool or play cool. Like, Venusaur is dope. Meganium's pretty. Sceptile's pretty dope. Who's next? 4th gen, that would be Torterra. Torterra's cool. Well, you have Superpower now, but I'm not going to send you out against an Ice type. Don't want to send you... Does nobody have a... you have Fire Punch, Chihiro. Thank you. 4th gen is Torterra. Torterra's cool. 5th gen was Superior, and Superior is awesome. 6th gen, like I said, Chestnut. 7th generation, Decidueye. And then 8th gen was Rillaboom, which I think Rillaboom's had the best design out of all the Grass-type starters. Oh, wait. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot how much damage it did, but I think it was because of a crit anyway, so it's whatever. I got so distracted talking about Grass-type starters. Like, if I had to go based off of, like just Mon alone, we're not talking just looks. Like, if we're talking, like, just the Pokemon in general being, like, strength, looks-wise. Giratina. Well, Chihiro is who I would go to. Lurker is going to get eaten alive by this thing. I mean, Christmas has 9 days. We'll go with Christmas for right now. I would put Venusaur up top as number 1. Number 2 would be Superior. 3 is... probably Rillaboom. 4, Sceptile. 5, Meganium. 6, Chestnut. 7, Torterra. And 8th would be... Well, I'm gonna outspeed this thing anyway. Might as well heal up in the meantime. And 8th would be Decidueye. Like, Decidueye looks cool, but it's my least favorite out of all the Grass starters. Like, if we're being completely honest about everything, you know? It's just, like, it's a cool mon, but it's not... Oh! Ugh! I am so lucky. I'm a lucky boy. Carefully. We're using our directional pad. I'm sorry, Christmas. But I mean, Decidueye is a neat mon, but it's not my favorite by any means. We're risking it for the biscuit, baby. I missed because of the... I think it has... Is it 95 or 85 accuracy? I can't remember. Alright, let's get into the next section of Pokemon. Water types. The best water type starter all time is Greninja. That's not even a discussion. Bro, why do I keep missing night days? Alright, we're done with this. But, I mean, Greninja's the best water type. Then it's Blastoise. Then it's... Feraligatr, Swampert. Empoleon, Samurott, Inteleon, and then to finish us out is Prismarina, which I hate that Pokemon. Like, Poplio, adorable. You know, very cute Pokemon. But Prismarina is just ugly. Like, the typing is really cool, but it's just that it's so ugly, man. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, there's way better mons. Granted, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So if you love Prismarina, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you have a Pokemon that you're just like, you know, this mon's my favorite, and nobody can take that from me. I mean, that's what Heracross is for me. Like, I love Heracross, which most people don't like Bug-type Pokemon, and a lot of people don't like Heracross. But it looks cool to me, it hits hard like a truck, and it's fun. So if you like Prismarina, go for it. But in my opinion, it's my least favorite water starter. Raikou. Alright, last but not least would be the Fire-type starters. Now, Fire-type starters, on the other hand, that's a battle, man. There's a lot of cool Fire types for the starting Pokemons, because that's, I don't know, that's usually typically, that's not, like, Fire-type starters are usually the fan favorites from most generations. Okay, well, number one is Infernape for me. Then it's Charizard. Then it's Typhlosion. Then Blaziken. Then I guess Emboar. Then Incineroar. I'm forgetting somebody. Infernape, Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken. I'm forgetting about Delphox. That's who I forgot about. Delphox and Cinderace, yeah. Delphox is the worst Fire-type starter that we've had. Like, by far. Like, I was okay with having another Raikou. Okay. Like, I'm okay with mons that are only, like, one typing, especially for starters. But Cinderace is just not, I don't know. I will say this, Cinderace has grown on me, but not for the reason you think. It's not because of using it in a playthrough or anything like that. Cinderace grew on me because of Pokemon TCG. Like, I play Pokemon TCG online sometimes, and honestly, I have a deck to where it's, like, one of the main, like, it and a Houndoom and then some Charizards are, like, the driving force behind that deck, and it works great. And honestly, Cinderace is one of my favorite mons to use in that deck just because it's really powerful. And then Incineroar, I like Incineroar, but I mean, honestly, I don't like the 7th gen games. They're not, they're my, they're my least favorite Pokemon games by far. Okay, I need to heal up like a madman because I am extremely injured because that battle took forever because she had good Pokemon and legendaries out the wazoo. So we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Granted, I like to save those until... Alright, where is this gonna take me? Dope. But, I mean, the 7th gen games were they just weren't good. They really weren't. Like, they did away with gym leaders, did the grand trials, and it was just not fun. And then, don't even get me started on Team Skull. Team Skull was like one of the most annoying villain team. I think it was the most annoying villain team. Like, I don't like Team Yell either, but dude, Team Skull just annoyed the mess out of me. Like, they were funny whenever I played through the first time, but then you realize how much they talk when you play through them again, and ugh. Like, I have never fully beaten any of the Pokemon, like, Gen 7 games. Like, I have gotten to the end and everything, and I've battled the Elite Four, but I did that one time, and then that was it. I have never played through it fully ever again. Like, I have tried, but it's just such a terrible game. Like, the only way that the game is semi-playable is just the fact that you can have every single Pokemon ever created up until 7th Gen in the games. And so it's fun to run around and see it. And then I did like the addition of Alolan forms. I thought that was neat. But that was the only cool thing that they did with those games. Because everybody loved, like, I don't know, I have never spoken to anybody or heard anybody talk bad about Mega Evolutions. And so I think Mega Evolutions are definitely, like, you know, top tier. Like, one of the best additions we've ever had to a Pokemon game. And so I'm hoping with the new Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, is what I think they're being called, whenever they remaster those. I am really hoping that they are bringing them, like, Mega Evolution back. I would be so down. Like, there's so many cool Mons out there that would be even cooler if they had Mega Evolutions. And you can't tell me that's not true. So, what's in here? A lady. And that is the third Earth Plate I have found. Except, I have only had, what, 2 Ground-type Pokemon? Well, now that I know that I can go to sleep, I wasted that ether, but it was just in case, you know. Rapid Spin. That's neat. Like, I mean, I don't really need to worry about people setting rocks up on me while I play through this game, but the offer is there, so that's cool. But, ooh, alright. I'm gonna get real controversial here. Granted, I've already been saying some controversial stuff this episode just because I know that people aren't gonna agree with the fact that I'm like, oh, I think that these starters are the best starters of all time, and these are my favorites. I forgot how much HP Wobbuffet just had, so we basically just lost Lurker because I'm dumb. I probably should have just swapped out to Chihiro. Wait, just... I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if it does. Does Counter and Mirror Coat even get checked by typing? But we lost another team member, so yay me, guys! Every single time I get... See... do I have anybody with a Bug-type move? No, of course not. It's times like these to where I get extremely upset when I play these games. Yeah, that's right. I have a Rocky helmet. And to be fair, just for those of you who aren't very familiar with Pokemon, Wobbuffet has the nickname the Lock Killer when you play against it. Mostly because of the fact that it... Well, I have Revive, so I could... nah. That would be cheating. Whenever I started playing through Nuzlocke inside of, like, Pokemon games, because I never really played them randomized or anything, so I'd always just play through the regular games, which, let's be honest, are a lot harder than what randomizers typically are. Unless you do stuff like I've done, which is, like, increase the level caps and do stuff like that. Well, Wobbuffet is nicknamed the Lock Killer because it has the... of course I've been frozen. Cool trick for those of you who don't know. If you're ever frozen as a Pokemon and you have a Fire-type move, use it and you'll instantly unthaw. Really dope mechanic. Really like that they added that. But what I was saying is Wobbuffet is the lot killer because it has the ability Shadow Tag, which means if you are in against it, you physically cannot switch out. Either that Wobbuffet has to be like knocked out, you have to get knocked out, or the opposing trainer has to swap Wobbuffet out. So it's nicknamed the Lot Killer because of that, and the fact that it has such a massive HP stat, and it's only, like, here are its moves. Destiny Bond, which means if it uses Destiny Bond before I can kill it, if I kill it after it's used Destiny Bond, then it automatically kills me. It has Counter, which you just saw. If I hit it, it hits back like 3 times as hard. Did I just go down the wrong one? I think I went down the wrong one. I am 90% sure I went down the wrong one. Maybe not. Okay, we're gonna... Even though I don't really have much to heal. But... And Magic Coat does the exact same thing for Wobbuffet. Magic Coat, like, if you hit it with a special attack, it does double the damage back, and Counter, if you hit it with a physical attack, it does double the damage back. And the only other move it has is Safeguard, which prevents it from being hit with status moves. So the thing is called the Lot Killer just because most people would, like, super struggle against it. And as you saw, it full-on killed one of my best mons. Okay, that's not true. Let's be honest here. The worst mon on my team was probably Lurker. But I leveled it up and I wanted to use it. It was interesting. It was fun. That was a crit. Ouch. And so it just stinks that I lost Lurker to it just because I would have much rather not have lost it, but I think anybody would not have rather have lost a mon to it. Oh, that's a Mega Scizor! I'm not having a good time. This episode has been a long one, and we have had a lot. Oh my gosh, the amount of damage that thing just did. If it crits me, I might die, but I'm gonna risk staying in. On an off chance the Scizor goes for a move that won't... Whew. See, Nice Slash has a high critical hit ratio. So if it crits me, I die. Well, I won't die from Night Slash itself, but... Alright, risking it for the biscuit. Yes. Goodbye, Mega Scizor. You're a really dope mon. I used it in my first playthrough of Y. Mostly because whenever you, like, pre-ordered the games, they gave you a, like, code for a Scizor, and I think it was level 100 when I first got it, and so I didn't use it at all through my playthrough until, like, way late when I could officially, you know, control it as a Pokemon. Am I about to have a double battle? Oh no, they're attacking me one at a time. Well, I appreciate that. Okay, well, by the time that we get done here, like, technically the episode's supposed to end in like a minute and 50. Mama ain't raised no punk! Alright, there we go. Abomasnow is down. Avian, level 56. You want to learn Mirror Move. That's not a move that I need. I really wish I had a Heart Scale. Slurpuff. We'll stay in? I have nothing to hit Fairy types with. Honestly, now that Lurker's gone, I might level up that Gulpin and try running a Swalot. Even though I don't want to. It's just, it makes the most sense. Nice. So the Wish will not have a target. Absol. Wow, without Lurker here, we do not have answers to a good bit of Pokemon. Because I would have swapped into Lurker and hit this thing with a superpower. Ooh, that did some damage. Absol, you are a monster, and I forget that. Absol can Mega Evolve, too. So we're lucky that it's not a Mega Evolved Pokemon. So the Mon that I need to take Venusaur on with is... Oh, see, that right there is my favorite Grass-type starter of all time. He's just so beefy and strong. He's great. Oh, it's using Solar Beam. That's fun. I mean, I can't one-hit it, but we should be able to eat the Solar Beam. Like I said. Thank you, Venusaur. You did a lot of damage to me, but you're dope. A Maractus. See, I remember that Maractus is here, and like it is a Pokemon, but that's another one of those Mons that's just irrelevant. I would be completely okay. So, like, here's my personal opinion what they should have done with Maractus. I think Maractus should have been an alternate evolution line for Cacnea. Because Cacnea is a cactus, and then there's Cacturn, so I think they should have changed its name from something else and had Cacnea evolve into a Maractus. Delcatty. That's a normal type Pokemon. We can face that with anybody, so we're going to get Avian out of here and get Stuart some extra experience. Well, actually, no. What we'll do is we'll add a Scavalier to the team. Because a Scavalier is, one of the higher level Mons in my box. It's a higher level than the Gulpin is. And it's a Bug and Steel type, so we have an immunity to Poison type. Even though if we have a Poison type, it's immune to Poison. Haha, you know. But we will be able to hit with Steel type moves and Bug type moves. So we can, if we can get it Iron Head, and if we can get it, like Mega Horn or even X Scissor, we will be having a very strong Pokemon on the roster. Dude, this Delcatty is annoying. One, you haven't been paralyzed once. I woke up. Are you going to be immobilized by... Thank you, Stuart. Finally. Goodness gracious. Goodbye, Delcatty. Do I just have to get sent straight into the next battle? Yep, okay. This is going to be an extra long recording. This is 2 long recordings in a row. So, congratulations to viewers, because y'all are getting longer episodes than normal. And all just because we lost Lurker to a Wobbuffet. Did you just use Flame Charge? Yeah, that was Flame Charge. I may be dumb, but I ain't stupid. Ooh, Zoom Headbutt did some damage to us, man. Victini is such a cool Pokemon. Honestly, Victini would be a really dope Pokemon to get from the Legendary. I'd be down with that. Like, honestly, as long as I don't get a Kyogre or a Suicune, I'm okay with any Legendary we get. Except for Meloetta. I don't want a Meloetta. Meloetta is... Well, technically, Meloetta is like a mythical Pokemon, I think. So I don't even know if it really counts. But I do not want a Meloetta. I would... Like, my top 3 choices are... Definitely Victini. Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is just powerful. And... This is Gen 6. Yveltal would be a dope choice for us, too. Raikou would be a cool option. Cargo. Well, actually, we don't need Raikou because we have a Stewart on the team. Entei. Entei and Victini. Both of those would be very good choices. Moltres, I would be okay with the Moltres, but I don't really want it because it's not that great. Like, yeah, it's a fire type, and yeah, it has okay, like, it's got better than average stats because it's a legendary Pokemon, but, I mean, we already have a flying type, and, like, there's just better fire types. Like, Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh would be dope. Lugia would be dope. Even Xerneas would be pretty cool, too. What's another legendary that would be nice? Articuno wouldn't be bad. We don't really need a Zapdos. Basically, if you're an electric or a water type legendary, I do not want you. The only water type legendary that I would be down to take would be Keldeo. Strictly because even though we have Franklin on the team, we could add a fighting type with Keldeo. So I would be okay for that. But if I had to guess, we'll probably get something that I really don't want. Like, we'll probably end up with like a Virizion, or I'd be okay with Terrakion. Terrakion's cool. Cobalion's okay. So we'll probably get Virizion, or we'll probably get Kyogre. Like, we'll basically just get the Mons that I don't really want. I'd even be okay with a Mew. Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched the episode this far. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what legendary you think we're going to get in probably the next episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.